Hey guys, this is an HP Envy 114 printer. There are similar other ones that are 110, 120 series, and I just wanted to go over some areas to look into when you are having a problem with paper being fed or not being fed into the printer or paper jams. So first, we're gonna go ahead and look in the tray. So let's pull the tray out right here. First things first, we need to make sure that our paper is not pinched too hard over here. Sometimes if it is, see here, it is a bit tough for the printer to pull it out, especially if it's just like one or two pieces. But that's a less common problem. Another one is make sure you load it to the line that it's supposed to be at. If you have a letter-sized paper, make sure that's where it's at. Right at the end over here, and you should be all good, even though the printer is supposed to detect that there's paper and pull it even if it's slightly off. So make sure of those two things. Make sure the paper width is proper and correct. It's pretty tight with this thicker paper, having an issue there. So whenever you load either photo paper or something, those are the things you would need to check into first. Another thing, which is more common one, is the paper pickup roll. So we're going to find it, since we already have our paper tray out, we're going to flip the printer on its side, and instantly we'll be able to see the pickup rollers right here. This is a very good benefit of this printer, is that as soon as you pull the tray out, you'll see that there's a pickup roller right here. So just in case you're confused, if you have your tray in, it's just going to be like this here. Pull it out, you open up this area where you have paper pickup roller. Make sure there's no paper stuck anywhere in here. There's rollers right here, but those we can get easily from the top. So these rollers right here, they sometimes accumulate paper dust and it needs to be cleaned. I tell that on many printer models, it's one of the most common issues that printers have, is the paper dust accumulation on these rollers. Sometimes the rubber hardens. I'm okay with using alcohol swabs for that. It is not a problem. I've never seen any damage to rubber, even though HP and some technicians would recommend against that. But you can always use warm water. You can use for example, cleaning solution such as Windex or so. Just spray at it. Do not spray in here. You do not want any liquid in there, but spray some at paper towel or use an alcohol swab and just clean it gently. You can spin these here, but don't go too hard. If they do not spin, do not force them. When you have the printer on, you can always also kind of push the job through and have this spun without a problem, but you don't want to force it. You should be able to just kind of wiggle them around, or clean this side, turn the printer on, let this spin a little bit more and clean it again. So that's something that's simple here. Make sure you don't leave any pieces of paper towel in here or any napkins. That's why even cloth material would be probably better. But like I said, I use these here, alcohol swabs. Sell them at Walmart, like 100 of them, or Walgreens, 100 of them for $2 or so, and they clean just fine. And like I said, it hasn't ruined any rubber rollers for me. I've used it on printers and used that printer for a long time after that. Didn't see a problem. So after we've done that area, we can go ahead and let it dry, give it a few minutes, and then try putting paper in and see if that was the issue. Make sure the rollers are dry. Give them, like I said, a few minutes to do that. Next, we can go to an area that's up here. We can open this up, and we have this area here that we can check. Also, if we just unplug the printer while the cartridge is right here, we can move this easily back and forth and see if there's anything here. Use a flashlight, even though this area is pretty open. sometimes paper is stuck at the very right, just like gemmed in there, and the printer gives you a gem error, and that could be it. Make sure there's nothing here. None of these rollers are out of place. They usually don't have a problem with that at all. But this area right here, you can just remove this piece by pressing in and just moving that out. You can see that there's also this area where you sometimes might find a piece of paper stuck in here, or some paper would be just stuck in that area all the time. That means we need to clean these rollers right here, and also use the same method. These are always going to spin, even if the printer is on or off. You can easily spin those and clean them. It's kind of like loose, but it doesn't come out, so make sure you don't force it out. It's not supposed to come out. Just clean that area, and then like I said, the other side of those rollers are on the bottom. So check that out. Hopefully you don't have to go inside the printer, which is another video we have of how to remove these panels right here. Hopefully you don't have to go that far, but these two areas are most important ones, and hopefully that gets your printer back and running again. So if it does, please make sure to subscribe. Check out other videos that we have. Once again, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.